All right, good evening, folks. Did want to bring you another update. We're assessing some of the latest wind conditions and some of the fires. Some of the latest information in Sevier County. We've got evacuation notice for Bluff Mountain community. Sevier County emergency personnel have responded to a brush fire off of Bluff Mountain Road, and individuals within Tower Road, Green Top Road, and Horse Gap Road in Sevier County, in Sevierville area, are asked to evacuate the area. All other individuals in the area of Bluff Mountain should be aware of the current fire and high winds. So Bluff Mountain has a fire situation that has developed, and with these high winds off of Bluff Mountain Road, Tower Road, Green Top Road, Horse Gap Road specifically, have been asked to evacuate the area, and we'll continue to bring you more information. We have some other pockets of some fires that have been developing, and emergency crews trying to put those out as well. This is the ongoing concern, and while we have a weather impact alert, the very strong and high winds could continue to create fire spread for existing wildfires, and unfortunately could create some new fire conditions with the downed trees and power lines possible. And so we have an elevated fire danger that continues across the region. This is a live look in Sevierville at our Parkway camera, and we'll just kind of walk through some of the maps briefly here. We've got, of course, a full update coming up at 10 o'clock on Fox 43, our partner station there, and also, of course, at 11 o'clock on Channel 10 and WBIR. So you can follow us tonight as well, live stream, also WBR Plus on our app, and this, of course, Facebook and YouTube. We'll keep you updated with our streaming updates as we go through the night. Right now, still warm, and it is windy. 70 in Lenore City, 65 in Knoxville. Here's a check of those current wind gusts. Again, we are seeing those very high winds, 52 mile per hour gust in Tellico Plains. Winds are gusting over 60 miles per hour. We've had a confirmed wind gust up to 88 miles per hour at Cove Mountain between 8 and 9 p.m. So some of these winds are meeting that high wind warning criteria and then some. We have a high wind warning for the mountains and the plateau that's going to continue through tomorrow afternoon. And as we walk forward, again, especially in the mountains, this is midnight tonight, very strong winds are going to continue to blow out of the south-southeast. Also on the plateau, strong southerly winds could be topping up near 60 miles per hour. Now we have generally and relatively lighter winds, comparatively speaking, in the valley, but we're going to see some strong winds once we see this line of heavier showers making its way on into the region. So we are talking about some winds that could be 30, 40, 50 miles per hour plus once we see a line of heavier showers making its way through the region. We'll continue to see a windy day on Wednesday, and that's why we have a wind advisory for the valley, gusts to 55 miles per hour through 4 p.m. Wednesday, and a high wind warning for the plateau. Wind gusts could be up to 60, and for the mountains, winds could gust up to 80 miles per hour plus, which we've already been seeing in the mountains. So this is the ongoing concern. When you combine high winds with the dry vegetation and low humidity, you have a very high fire danger. It's been very dry for the last 2.5, almost 3 weeks now. We've not seen a whole lot of rain in our region. We had a snowfall event less than 2 weeks ago, but as far as decent rains over a ½ inch, you have to go back to February 16th. So we've had some time where we've dried out. That's the ongoing concern, the very dry conditions. Red flag warning till midnight tonight for the mountains with that very dangerous fire condition. So here's a look at the rain shower activity. The rain is coming along with some of those high winds. It's going to be after midnight most areas. So let's zoom on in and walk through our futurecast. Here's what we're looking at as far as our potential impacts. Again, the main impact with the system that's moving in tonight is going to continue to be the potentially damaging wind gust, possibility of power outages and downed trees. As far as the timing, again, coming up 10 p.m. to midnight, approaching the plateau, it's going to be midnight to about 2 a.m. for the arrival time of a line of heavier showers and some embedded storms possible within that line. The greatest risk is going to be the damaging wind gust within that line, maybe a few strong to severe storms, but the overall severe storm threat is low. The damaging wind potential and high wind threat is moderate to high as we go through the rest of the night. Just strong system winds, 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. for the eastern section. So here's our futurecast. Here's 11 p.m. tonight, just a little over an hour from right now. There's midnight, that line approaching the plateau. 1 a.m., seeing that line of some, heavier showers, focused strong winds that could by themselves, just within this line, create some wind damage. So we're certainly going to have to be mindful and watch that carefully as we'll see that focus line of potentially damaging winds. Generally speaking, between midnight and 2 a.m. coming off the plateau into the valley, then 2 to 3 a.m. we'll take all the rain we could get. Rain potential looks like it's a ½ inch to an inch, but we'll take what we can get. And then that works its way out of our region after about 4 to 5 a.m. So there's a check of our Wednesday. We'll see some spotty showers. We're going to have a windy day that continues during the day tomorrow. So as we check in on the rainfall potential, again, overall, we're looking at a ½ inch to an inch of rain possible. And then we'll focus more on this later. But starting Wednesday evening through Wednesday night, Thursday morning, there's probably going to be a ½ inch to an inch of snow on the plateau and several inches or more up in the mountains. Maybe some flurries in the valley. Not really much accumulation in the valley, but that's the colder backside of the system that's heading our way. So there's a look at what we're seeing. A warm and windy night tonight. Here's the strong low pressure that's going to be ramping up and moving off to our north and east. We'll still have a windy day tomorrow with a weather impact alert through Wednesday. Breezy winds for Thursday and Friday, but not nearly as windy as what we'll see tonight, tomorrow. So we'll see some improving conditions later Thursday and Friday. So here's a look at that regional view. And again, walking forward, we're going to be keeping a close eye on some of those stronger wind gusts as we go overnight into early in the morning. And then the backside of the system brings the wintry side later Wednesday evening, Wednesday night. And then we'll start to clear on out later Thursday and Thursday night. So for the rest of tonight, high winds, heavy rain, maybe some damaging wind gusts. Make sure your devices are charged. Could have some power outages. And just stay weather alert. Wind advisory will be in place through Wednesday afternoon. Windy, somewhat cooler. Grab the jackets and coats. 60 at noontime, but falling during the day, colder late. And there's the rest of your 7-day. Kind of that up and down roller coaster pattern. We're dry and somewhat calmer Friday. Chance for some scattered showers Saturday and Sunday, mainly for southern areas. It is the time change weekend. Set your clocks forward 1 hour before bedtime coming up this weekend. Saturday night before bed. All right, we're going to keep you updated again throughout the night. We'll have a full update coming up with the latest news and weather and sports at 10 o'clock on Fox 43 and at 11 o'clock on WBIR Channel 10. Have a good, safe night.